Welcome, everybody. This is going to be a reading for Virgo. And the main topic for this reading is what you need to leave behind. I want you to take what resonates and leave the rest out. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, main energy for you is the Lovers. You have here the Three of Swords. And we have here the Eight of Pentacles as the spread for you. So, Lovers indicates a decision, right? So this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like there's a decision. Are we moving forward or not? Does that resonate with you? If this is a love reading, if you are in a relationship where something happened and you're trying to mend it, let's say this is a friendship or this is a romantic relationship or this is a relationship with a family member, whatever it is. Let's say you're trying to patch back up a wound because someone maybe hurt you, right? Because what you need to leave behind is this Three of Swords, okay? And the Three of Swords is the wound, is the energy of betrayal, heartbreak, something disappointed you, something hurt you. And Spirit is saying, if you want to move forward, then you have a choice to make, right? It is up to you whether you want to move forward or not, right? But if you're telling someone, yes, we can make this work, yes, I want to work on this, then you have to make the conscious decision to follow through with your word. And also you have here this Eight of Pentacles showing up as the outcome. So if you feel like this is, worth your time and energy and investment, then you need to leave behind these feelings of resentment. Okay. You need to forgive, right? But if you can't, that's okay too. But you have to make the choice, meaning you can't just drag someone along saying, I can forgive you, but in reality, you can't, right? So you have to sit with yourself and think to yourself, is this something that I can forgive? Is this something that I see myself overcoming? Is this something that I can work through? Be honest with yourself. Sometimes routine, sometimes longevity, you know what I mean? Sometimes we stay in situations because we're used to it, because it's part of what the routine we're used to. But there's this energy that if you want to forgive someone and if you want to make it work, that doesn't mean that you're weak. That doesn't mean that you don't, value yourself. You're simply practicing forgiveness, which is actually a very high vibrational thing to do. Okay. Forgiveness is a very high vibrational thing to do and a very evolved thing to do. However, if you don't want to, that also means that you know your worth, that you are operating in a vibration where you can recognize, I can't forgive you for this. I can't move forward with you in my life with this. You know what I mean? Self-awareness. Now, what you need to leave behind again is the resentment. So don't say yes when you mean no. You know what I mean? You have to figure that part out. Now, I want to go ahead and get into this Three of Swords. What is going on with the Three of Swords? Three of Swords with the Emperor. See, you have to take control. You have to take your power. You have to understand that it is up to you. You are the Emperor. You take charge. You take control. You have here the Judgment. Okay, this is the breakthrough. Be honest with yourself. If you can't forgive, then don't. You know what I mean? Then don't accept them in your life. Forgive them though, because what's the point of holding the resentment? But just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you have to continue with them in your life, right? So the Judgment is saying, what are you willing to do? How can you do this? How can you, where is it that you're at? Where can I meet you where you're at? But you have to recognize where it is that you're at. You have to really sit with yourself and figure this part out, okay? And then you have here the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just going through a deep disappointment, and that is okay, right? It can feel like you're in a state of lack right now, and you have every right to feel the way that you feel. But Spirit is saying, don't allow yourself to be somewhere where you just simply don't want to be, okay? Give me a final card on this, Spirit. Thank you. What else? Okay. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So if you are going to move forward, then you got to just commit to it, okay? Commit to it. This means you can't just throw in someone's face what they have done to you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to commit, if you're going to work on it, obviously there's going to be bump in the roads. There's going to be times where we're not as graceful, and that's okay. But you have to understand, okay, if I choose to do this commitment, then I have to relinquish the resentment. I have to relinquish, you know what I mean, the hard feelings. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to subject yourself to this commitment. Okay. Give me on this Eight of Pentacles. What does the Eight of Pentacles mean? Eight of Pentacles. So we have here the Tower. So there's a Tower moment. Obviously, when things crumble, we put them back together. The Eight of Pentacles is this energy of putting it back together, working really hard on building something that matters to you. We have here the Queen of Swords. There's this energy of not allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment, to cloud the long-term objective, to cloud the solution, okay? And then you have Seven of Cups. Some of you guys might feel confused right now, and that is okay, you know? And then you have the Hanged One. Spirit is saying, look at things from a different perspective. Take a pause and a moment before you move forward. So if you need a break, if you need time, speak up. The Hanged One can tell me that you need time. You need some time alone. You need some time to figure it out, how it is that you feel, because there could be confusing emotions here, okay? And then you have the Queen of Cups. This is about self-perseverance. And this is also about, you know, taking care of yourself. So Spirit wants you to take care of yourself. You know, give yourself the time to process this disappointment that some of you guys have experienced, and then formulate your decision about if you are willing to let this person back into your life or not, right? But at the end of it all, don't hold resentment in your heart because it's only hurting you. Forgive no matter what, even if that person won't be a part of your life anymore, okay? So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. I would truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.